What's going on, guys? Over here, and welcome back to my Motorsport Manager career mode, and welcome to the penultimate episode of this season. And things are getting quite exciting. If you did miss the last episode, it's uploaded 2 days ago, I think, on Tuesday, then do go check that out before you check out this one. But as I said, things are getting very tasty, because in the constructors, we're still leading, and it's been enough time, so spoiler warning just here. Obviously, in the very last race, the Canadian Grand Prix, we got the 1-2, extended the lead to 80 points, 15 points ahead of the fake Mercedes, Steinman Motorsport, and then Scuderia Rossini, I think. I can't even read properly, in third place there. So we're looking very promising. We'll see. I asked you guys if you thought I could do it. There was a mixed bag. A few people said I sort of have to do this now because we're in such a decent position. And in terms of the engine, that was a more crucial question, really, of last episode. If I should go for that really high-level engine, and undoubtedly it was a resounding yes. Push as hard as we can for this season. Let's try and do this and get it this season if we can. And also, there was a good piece of advice that I should try and see if I can do the -1 risk level perk with my HQ guy, because where's the guy? Where's Staff? There, this guy, the nice bold guy. He has got epic, I think it's, yeah, there we go, risk level -1. Mr. Frederick Kelly, I think that's how it's pronounced. I probably just pronounced it completely wrong, but my man, Frederick, has got -1 on the risk level. So that means we can go ahead and build a risky engine and then effectively remove the risk straight away like magic. So we're going to wait 4 days for the suspension, and then we're going to get straight away on the engine. And then, we'll see how it goes. Got Singapore next. If I remember correctly, it was a pretty decent one for us last time, I think. So, yeah, I mean, I might be remembering that wrong. I can't remember that far back to last season, but I like to think it was okay. Anyway, car repairs are done. We've also got sponsors to look at, but car repairs done. Right, these reliability is going to get done 9 days before the race. I'll have a look at that. I'll probably pause that in a few days' time, really. But we got 3 offers straight away for slot 3, so that's the most we're going to get. So let's just choose one of these right now. Access Sport, Malt Whiskey, Northern Harbour. What is going to give me... I've got 4 races left, so we've got 1.8. That's the highest. Yeah, Access Sport, first place. You know, we've got a first place last race. May as well go for it. It's not got the highest upfront payment, but it's got the best chance of the most money over the course of the next 4 races. So let's go for Access Sport. Decent logo as well in terms of aesthetically pleasing sort of vibe for the car, so we'll go for that. Okay, got a nice booked up sponsorship there. So let's move on. Let's finish up the suspension part, which will get done. I'm also actually going to pause it now. Let's check how this car reliability is done. See, we've got 81%. Let's go one more day, I'd say. One more day, pause it, and then 84. That's pretty good. I'm going to leave it one more day for the brakes. There we go. So I'm going to pause it here, and then that's good enough for the brakes. Going to remove that all the way to performance, because I don't believe we need to do much reliability work apart from the new suspension we're going to get in like a second here. Here we go. What is it? Here, suspension built. Check your car out. Fit the parts. Improve the parts, I should say. Here we go. This is a risky suspension, actually, so we don't need to even work on the reliability. We're just going to work on the performance of that. What do I remove? Actually, I don't know what to remove now. I'm in this predicament of now we are sort of going for the championship now this season. So should I even waste resources on parts for next... Oh, all the questions in the world. Anyway, let's go on to this engine. Right. So what we can do is we've got this risk level -1. So let's go ahead and click that anyway, straight away. That means we can use this, 70 plus to max. Then we can use... What should we go for? I feel like we should not go for something that's all the way to the max. I feel like we should also go for maybe one of these where it's like a straightaway hit into the kind of straightaway base performance. So it's maybe something like this, plus 40 on the base stat, and then maybe plus 20. That gets us to 156 immediately. 1565. I can't exactly read that from here. 1663, I think that is. If I remove, let's say, if I remove this and go for this one, that's going to give me 1545, but that's going to give me a higher... So I'm going to have to move my mic. I literally am this blind. I can't see this. 1658, and this is 1663, right? So that gives me... Actually, hang on, that's actually quite funny. So this one actually gives me higher end goal and a higher base stat. So actually, that's a win-win. The only non-win is the reliability, but obviously, we can just work on that flat out. So I think that's what we're going to go for, because I can't obviously go for this one, because that's going to give us 2 risk levels, and I can only remove 1. But that's banger. I'm going to go for that. It's going to cost us 1.9 million. That's fine. It'll be done 5 days after the race, unfortunately, so it's not going to be available for Singapore. But then, as soon as it's built, you know, we work on it solid flat out for reliability, I reckon it could be ready for that 3rd last race. So, let's go for it. Let's go for it. This is where we're putting our money where our mouth is. We're really going for this now. Really going for this. Let's get back to the car, though, and improve what we can. So, engine-wise, I've got the best 2 engines on improvability. I've got that one brake set. That's fine. That's fine. I'm good with that. Suspension. See, the thing is, I really don't want to improve this now because we're going for it this season. But I also feel bad for not improving it. What else can we improve? Really, that's kind of lacking quite a bit. I think we pretty much got everything. Oh, well, that's actually quite a big leap that we gained there. What can I remove? That's not too far up the. That's quite far up the order. I reckon one of these gearboxes, yeah. Let's remove that, add that on to the front wing. Right, gonna just solidly work on that. I know I can add stuff to this reliability. I may as well. I mean, it's gonna get literally a percentile of importance, but may as well add them on. So let's just add, I don't know, that one. And that one, no, ooh, let's add that one on, and may as well add that one on just for the lols, and go to 30 there, so it's literally going to do nothing, but anyway, moving swiftly on then. I guess we just kind of wait till the next Grand Prix. I don't think we've got much else to do, because the engine's just getting built. Right, many days have passed, it's time for Singapore. Literally, as I said, nothing happened, unfortunately, so we're going to move on straight away swiftly to the Singapore Grand Prix. So, what do we go for? Sponsor objective? You know what? Let's just go first. I'm feeling confident. Let's go for it. Let's be bold, daring. May as well. Right, super softs all the way. 11 to 3. Yeah, that seems reasonable. We've got clear skies in practice and the race, so that should be good for us to get the trim we need. I'm going to quickly look at the fit parts. Right, what we got going on here? New brakes added on to Balcazar. Add that to Pernay. So they both get an upgrade on the brakes. Engine, we are fine. Yep, we're dandy. Got a little bit of reliability there, but that's fine. That's fine. It's worth the performance. Front wing wise, we are a-okay. Gearbox, a-okay. A-okay there. Rear wing, we are fine as well. Yeah, I'm pretty much, you can see I'm giving the best parts of Balcazar yet again because it's pretty clear who we're really spearheading this attack with. And also, as I mentioned 2 episodes ago, ever since she crashed twice, she's it's not worth it. It's not worth the trouble, really. So, yeah, that's all good. I think that's all good. That's all fine. Actually quite equal, to be fair, if you look at the chart. So, nothing too much to complain about. She's content. So, let's move swiftly on to practice. And as per usual, I'll update you afterwards. Right, practice over. We've got level 3 on the super soft tyres and race trim. In terms of setup, Pernay, 98%, I think. But Alcazar, not too sure, because I literally sent her out and then just didn't check it for 4 minutes. It was very, very close to a pretty decent setup. So, I'm hoping that final tweak was good enough. We'll have to see when we get to that loading screen and see the final setup. But for Pernay, at least, it should be a guaranteed 98% practice. Pretty decent. I mean, as usual, never really cared too much for it. But we have seen it. Ooh. What? Hang on. That's green. Does that mean we're on pole? I think that does. Hang on. Oh. Wait, hang on. What the fuck? GMA. You taking the piss? You get my hopes up so much for the first place with Pernay. And then 20th. The other end of the grid for Balcazar. Top banter, lads. Top banter. Or ladettes. I don't know. I don't know who makes up the GMA. Anyway, super soft tyres. Race trim. Going to go for that. And super soft tyres. Race trim. Think I'm going to go for that. I mean, it's going to be all dry race, I think. So, we're all good. And, ooh, there you go. 3 excellents for Balcazar. So, that final setup tweak was indeed the right choice. She's going to need all of that to come from 20th to get a podium, I hope. So, 10 to 12 laps they'll go. So, I'm going to fuel up for, considering she needs to push quite hard, although she doesn't have the engine for it necessarily, but I'm going to fuel up for, I'd say, 15 laps. 3 laps extra of fuel burn, and also gives her a chance to have a little bit of a shorter refuel on the first stop. For Pernay, pretty much the exact opposite, because we know her tire's going to go off an absolute cliff. 9 laps. So, I'm going to give her a very modest 11 laps only. Very, very small compared to Balcazar's. 4 laps left. That's 4 laps different. That's quite a lot, but that's really how much faith I have in how far she can take her tyres. But you will probably be completely, that will probably be completely correct. So let's go. Let's go. We're in pole though, so we can't be too disheartened. Unfortunately though, the other driver is in 20th. So let's hope Balcazar can do what she did in the last 2 races and have an absolute flyer in the opening lap. Here we go. To 5 red lights. To the Singapore Grand Prix. There's Balcazar on 20th. There is Pernay on pole position. We are off, and it is a good start for Pernay into turn 1. I'm going to tell her to get the wick on straight away, attack mode. Same with Balcazar. And let's fast forward this on. Hopefully, Pernay's already being overtaken and swamped a little bit there, so that's unfortunate. Balcazar, let's focus on her though, because I want to check her progress through this grid. It's going to be a tough place. Obviously, Singapore, like the real life Singapore, in the game, Singapore seems to be quite a tight circuit and a tough one to overtake at, but hopefully she can make her way through. She's already up into 17th place, so not too bad. Down the main straight. Come on, through the chicane, up into 16th, can we say? No, still, oh, there we go, finally up into 16th, down the inside for 15th, nice done, and, oh, look at this, wonders for Pernay. Let's go conservative here, though, conservative high. She's into first place, though, very, very good start for her. I'm going to go high, and then I'm going to continue to go on an overtake mode for now with Balcazar. That's been a very, very positive first little stage of the Grand Prix. 3 laps gone, and Pernay's in the lead by 4.4, and she's conserving her tyres. That is very, very decent to look at. Very, very decent to see. Meanwhile, Balcazar up into 10th place, maybe down the inside. Oh, so close into turn 1 for 9th place. Maybe into the chicane. No, not going to quite work. But as we go under moment, that's quite a weird feature. I just noticed the track goes underneath a bridge for like one little apex. But anyway, Balcazar's up into 9th place. Tyres are going off pretty much actually more than Pernay's, because obviously we are pushing with her. We're going to go neutral and high now. That's kind of the standard yardstick we've been going for quite a while in this season so far. So I'm going to stick with that now with Balcazar. Hopefully she can just steadily keep a move on here. But 9th place is not too bad for the first stint. Obviously we can do some more overtaking in the next few stints. But she's still going on with 3.1 pace there. So decent. Actually, as soon as we went to neutral, she did a green second sector. So that's actually very positive there. Meanwhile, let's check back with Pernay. Still in the lead by 0.3 now, though. It was 4.4, but now, yeah, now looks like second place is starting to push back at us with the neutral and higher fuel mixture. So that's fine, that's fine. That's the kind of natural ebb and flow of the Grand Prix. But with 24 laps to go, at the moment, looking very, very good. We're in the top 10 with Balcazar, and Pernay's still got first place. To be honest, after the first few turns, I was dreading that Pernay was just going to drop like a fly, but she's not. She's keeping her tyre wear there as well. You can see second place is actually going to make a pit stop now, I think. Yeah, look at that. Second place is going to make a pit stop, whereas Pernay is going to continue on. I would say I think we have 2 laps left in it with those tyres, I think. 2 laps in it. Whereas Balcazar, I don't think we do. I think we have to push now. Attack mode. I think we're going to come in this lap, actually. So, how about that? Pernay is going to go on for longer than Balcazar there. Very, very surprising. But I guess, you know, because we've been very, very aggressive with Balcazar, maybe not too surprising. Going to pit in now. Super softs. So those went 8 laps, but let's consider that we're pushing very, very hard. So I'm going to say that she could probably do 10 with conservative mode. So I'm going to fuel up for, let's go 11.59, considering our engine's a little bit on the edge. I don't want to push it too hard, so we'll go 11.59. I'm going to go with a fast pit stop because I need to risk it with her. I need to get her up as far as we can. With Pernay, I'll go balance because, you know, she's in first. We don't want to risk it too much. But Balcazar, she's got a lot to gain here. So there you go. Going to make pit stop there. Who would have thought? Pernay's going longer in a Grand Prix. I can't believe I'm saying these words. We're going to go attack now. I'm going to come in at the end of this lap now with Pernay. So we're going to pit in. Super soft. So she took those 9 laps with conservative. So I have faith in her. So we're going to go for another 9.99. Let's go 10.99. Give her a little bit of extra rich mix to kind of counteract the conservative mode. And we'll go with balance pit stop there. So I don't know where that's going to feed her out in. That gap looks quite small, first to second. But let's see, let's see. But she's going to push this lap on her in lap. It's a good pit stop, Balcazar. Thankfully, no mistakes on the fast pit stop. That is what I like to see. That is very positive to see. So I'm going to go out on pushing and a high. And then I'll drop that down to neutral and high. And we'll continue like that as we have done for quite a bit of the season. It's kind of a tactic that I felt like it's worked quite well. Here, no mistakes. Awesome. No mistakes. And we come out in first place. That is exactly what we wanted to see. We're going to go high in pushing. And then once we're in an okay kind of region for tyre temps, I'll go on conservative. and then we'll be fine for that. Interestingly enough, Sharp's already been on mediums for quite a while, and they're already quite worn, so looking decent, looking very, very good. Actually, right now, I'd say conservative right now. Yeah, that's a perfect tyre region there, so going to go conserve and high. For Balcazar, we're going to go conserve and high. Going to bring those tyre temps down, and then I'm going to go neutral. Actually, we got, it's third place right there. Third place is right there. Now I'll go conserve still. I want to play the long game. I can't think too short term here about overtaking a car. Let's play it long term. Make sure these tyres go the distance. Already, Balcazar's wearing them out a little bit more because we are kind of trying to overtake people. Whereas Pernay, clean air, obviously, kind of just chilling out, really. Just, you know, I don't know, pop off to the shops, grab one of those unicorn Starbucks things. I don't know. Did they have them in the UK? I think it's a US thing, isn't it? I don't know. I just saw it in Nade Shot's vlog, and that was about it. So, yeah. There you go. There's a little random insight into my YouTube viewing habits. Old Call of Duty pro players. Anyway, what am I saying? Balcazar, 4th place. Tyre temps are in okay regions. We're going to go neutral now. Neutral and high, because that's a pretty decent region, I'd say, for tyre temps. And 3rd place is going to come into the pits. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Pernay, how you doing? You all good? It's all good. I'm going to fold my arms. I'm going to take my hand off the mouse. It's all looking rather good right now. That means something's definitely going to have to go wrong here. This is not a normal aarava Motorsport Manager video. Nothing's going wrong at the moment. Right, Balcazar's probably coming onto our last lap, so I'm going to really push with her now in this last lap. 24% tyre wear there, so she may drop off just towards the end of this lap. We're going to pit in now. Soft tyres, and so what we're going to go for here? Well, only 12 laps left in this race. Can she take those tyres there? She could maybe just about take them. So I'm going to put a bit of faith in her and say we could do this. So 12.28, 13.28 of fuel. Just a little bit extra, just to push it a little bit more. Fast pit stop. Let's go for it, Balcazar. I'm going to put my faith into you that you can take those tyres that distance. Whereas Pernay, we're continuing on like we are because she's got still some fuel in the tank there. Probably just for one more lap, I'd say. Yeah, probably just one more lap, I think, actually. So let's go overtake mode. Let's push in now. We'll pit in the end of this next lap for Pernay. Please say there's no mistake here. Please say there's no mistake. No mistake. Awesome. Right, let me do this quickly. Pit stop. Super soft tyres. Right, we're going to go for 11.48. Yeah, quite small on fuel, I would say. Yeah, quite small on fuel. And we'll go for a balance pit stop. So pit in there. Right, for Balcazar, I'm going to go neutral and high straight away. Just leave it like this. Actually, go overtake mode. Overtake and neutral. Then I'll go back down to high. But I'm not going to put it on pushing or attack for pretty much most of this stint with Balcazar because I need to make sure she gets to the end in a decent enough tyre wear. Whereas Pernay, I'm confident she can do that. So she's going to come out in first place and we'll go straight back on. Well, I'll go attack mode for now. I'll go pushing. And then as soon as it gets to a decent enough temperature, I'm going to put it back to conserve and then we'll keep it like that. I think now, yeah, pretty much like that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So I'll go high and conserve for now. I'll keep my eye out on that because I need to make sure I don't run out of fuel. So as soon as that kind of starts to waver to 9 laps, I'll go on medium. But looking decent. Is the engine fine? The engine's going to be fine. For Balcazar, engine's a little bit worn. But that's fine. We've still got some percentiles left there to push. The only issue is right now at the moment, she's down in 7th. But I'm really bagging on these guys having to pit at the last minute. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We're going to go conserve now. Conserve and overtake mode for now. I'll keep an eye on the percentage here, basically. As soon as that drops to about 30, I would say, then I would go down to probably higher medium. And 6th place is going to pit. 6th place is going to pit. Okay, sweet, sweet. Please say everyone's pitting right now. 6th place is pitting at least. So up to 6th. Are these guys going to pit? Modi. No. Bergman. Bergman. No. Sharp. Sharp, are you going to pit? No, she's going to stay out for now. I mean, they're all on... they're trying to conserve their tyres somewhat, so I would like to hope they're going to pit soon. 7 laps remaining. There you go. 5th place is going to pit in anyway, so we're fine. We're fine on that. Okay, looking okay. Up into 4th. Still in 1st. Tyre wear still looking good. Okay. Okay, now my heart's starting to pound because we're doing a bit too well right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right. Still in 4th. Is 3rd going to pit? Is 3rd going to pit? No. Sharp pits, though. Sharp pits. Bergman continues on. So Balcazar's in the podium positions right now. Decent. She'll have Sharp absolutely barreling down. Yeah, there you go. You can see in the background. Sharp's there in 4th. we don't have the tyre wear to not be on conserve. So this is going to be... I'm going to have to hope Balcazar can do some defending here. Some defending and a half to fend off Sharp and keep second. It's very unlikely. I doubt this is going to be a fairy tale 1-2 here, because let's be honest, Balcazar was 20th. So if she can get 4th place at best, that will be a drive and a half from Balcazar, because Pernay was already on pole, so I can't praise her too much for just doing the job from pole. But Balcazar from 20th, from last place on the grid, to get the top 4 would be absolutely amazing. Let's see. Maybe the story's not over yet. Maybe the story's not over. Because she's still on second. But I now can't use overtake mode because I'm going to run out of fuel. So, yeah, it's going to be quite a close one, I think. 3 laps remaining, and we'll just about have enough fuel as we cross the line there. So, yeah, I pretty much can't go above medium now on the fuel with Balcazar. So, Balcazar, please just hold in there. Please just do some defending and just do the best you can. Meanwhile, with Pernay, she's got gearbox issues. Front wing's looking a little bit iffy, but that's fine. I'm sure you can take this to the end. You've only got a few more laps left. I'm sure you can do it. If Balcazar's still managing to keep second place right now, with the tyre wear she's got and the fuel, I'm pretty sure you can keep first place, Pernay. I'm pretty sure you can do that for me. So, you know, just soldier on there. Soldier on. I'm going to monitor this. I'm going to pretty much flick between high and medium. If I see Sharp getting close, I'll go high. The tyre wear's now going to kick in. Oh, boy. Tyre wear's going to kick in now. Right, let's go high for a little bit. Down this back straight. Right. Oh, this is so close. This is so close. Oh, my God. This is nail-biting. Keep it. Please. Please, Balcazar. Please. No. We just got it. No. I've gone overtake mode fuel. No. Okay, keep 3rd place at least. Keep 3rd place. Across the line. Overtake mode for 3rd place. Pernay gets 1st, but... what a drive by Chica Balcazar. 20th to 3rd. That is a very solid drive. That is a drive of a world champion right there. But Pernay, also, fantastic job, girl. Fantastic job. Pole on the win. Literally control that race. 2-stopper. All super softs. That's how Archer likes to do it, baby. Boom. 1st place and 3rd. How do you like that? Right, so we get 8 points there and 4 points for Balcazar. So 1st and 3rd. Sharp, remember last year's world champion, comes 2nd there, so well done to her. Balcazar does get into 1st place of the Drivers' Championship by 2 points there. Pernay closes the gap to 10 there, and is only within 8 of 2nd place there, so picking up there a little bit. And in the Constructors, we extend the lead to 25 points now, so things are looking decent. But 3 races left, and it can swing very quickly. We can gain 10 points or lose 10 points very quickly. So, going to keep my feet on the ground, or my hands on the desk, I guess you could say. I don't know what I'm saying. Hands on the desk. You know, soldier on. It's not over yet. But you got, oh, lovely, 1 million. That's not a sight we've seen for a while now. I've lost so much money usually in every race, but 1 million to the cause. That's really good. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but I may or may not have chugged a Red Bull before recording this video. I don't know if it comes across in my commentary, but I'm in quite a chirpy mood right now. Interview. Right, here we go. Accept interview. Agent reports you're interested in signing the club. What? Not a chance. I don't even know who this is. I don't know who this is. I'm just gonna say that. I don't even know who you are, mate. I'm sorry. McNeil Racing. I don't even know. Anyway, engine's gonna be done soon. Car repairs done. Engine design done. Right. Take all this off. Remove that. Remove all that. Engine. Add on to that. Slap that on to 100%. 6 days before the race. I don't have webcam on for this series, but if you did, you would see me have a huge smile on my face 6 days before the Grand Prix. Oh, that is absolutely lovely. You know what? Should we go for another engine? Should we go for... We got Legendary, apparently. I mean, I don't think we have that available, do we? No, we don't. That's locked, isn't it? Yeah, we don't have Legendary and locked. What else could we go for? Suspension's still low. That's a joke. What we got for the last few remaining races, actually? So, what's going to affect the last 2? Brazil, top speed and high speed. Top speed and high speed. And brakes. High speed and engine and brakes. Right. So in that case, I'm going to go for high speed, I think, because that's going to be a little bit cheaper as well. So let's go for this. Right. Plus 40 there. Plus 15 to max. Plus 20. So that's quite a big difference there. Reliability is a little bit down, but 4 days before the Grand Prix for the next one. So that's really good. So that'll get built even before we get to the next race. And we can start reliability straight away. What was that email about? I think that said something about... Oh, there we go. We've got the political vote for the standard merit payment, which is essentially, if you don't know right now, if you're new around here, basically in this formula, the rules are that every team gets equal payment. So standard merit would be pretty much like your bog standard default payment. So like, obviously the top team will get the most, bottom team will get less, but it's not the ridiculous tiering we had in GP2, if you remember. When I was in GP2, I think it was a high merit. So basically the top 3 teams or 4 teams were getting so much more than like the middle, and in the middle we're getting so much more than the bottom end. So this is going to be for a bit more of a standard kind of, how could I say it, like just slow increasing payments as you get to the top. In terms of what I care about this, obviously we're fighting for first and second, so I would like to kind of see a bit more money than maybe my competitors below. So I'll go vote 4, you know, just throw my, you know, just one vote. I'm not going to go for the 2 I have, just one, you know, just throw that in the bag, and we'll see what goes. So skip to the end. Let's see. I'm all for it if, you know, if it goes through. Ooh, against by 1 vote. It was 6-6. 1 vote. It's rejected. Fair enough. Equal payments live long and prosper then. Reliability work is done. That is what I like to see. That is like, we're all the way back to performance. That is absolutely OP. That's, oh, actually, you know what now? Remove all this. Performance. Done. Right. Use all of that for the remainder, and hopefully that gets there. Also here, right, I'm going to fit the rear wing to the reliability. Going to move this all the way back to 30 for now because I want to get this performance up because it's not actually the best engine we have so far. It's got the potential to be, though. It's got the potential to be. That's the important thing. Right, here we are at Sydney. Now, I want to check, has this been improved to the maximum that we can get? Come on, please have it higher. Oh, it's still not the best engine we've got. This is actually still the best engine we've got. That's actually annoying. Right, I'm going to continue on like this then. I'll keep this on the also, why did I add this suspension part? I was meant to add the rear wing. My bad. Even the rear wing's not the best. Right, I'm going to put those 2 on and go 30. That'll get done 32 days after the race. A little bit unfortunate, but yeah, that's fine. Right. First again. Let's go for it. High tyre wear. Usual stuff, really. 11 super soft tyres, sorry. And 3 softs. Clear in practice, clear in the race. Pit parts. Now, I'm going to fit this engine. It's not the best one, though, we've got. So I'm going to give that to Pernay. Because actually the best one, Balgazar, it was the one that Balgazar had last race. So, ironically, even though after spending all that money, we actually still have the better engine already in there, but obviously this one's got a higher maximum. That's 1663. This is 1613, so that's 50 difference by the time we improve that. So that's a huge difference by the time we get to those last 2 races, hopefully, that it can get there to the highest maximum point. Brakes wise, fine. That's fine. Rear wing obviously can't do. Suspension obviously we can't do because that's risky. That's fine. That's all good. Right, let's go to practice for the Australian Grand Prix. Right, practice is over. We got level 2 on the super soft tyres, level 3 on the race trim, with starting 3rd and 12th. So, decent positions. Once again, Pernay actually gets a higher slot, which I'm surprised by. But, yeah, setup-wise, looking okay. That's actually, it looks worse than it is. It's 97%, but it says 2 greats and only 1 excellent, even though the actual number is higher than the one Balcazar has. Anyway, for the fuel and the tyre wear, it's looking like we may have to try something very audacious here, which is trying a 2-stop when I think everyone's doing a 1-stop. And so that means we're going to have to pit a lot earlier than everyone else and just kind of have faith in our strategy. So I'm going to put this to a very low fuel level of 10 laps. And we're going to go for this. We're going to go for this very different strategy compared to most people, I think, that are going to try the 1-stop. And we're going to see how it goes. As usual, we're going to go pushing and... pushing and overtake mode from 3rd and 12th. Hopefully we can try and get first. We'll try our best. We'll lose a lot of money if we don't, so fingers crossed here, fingers crossed. Let's go to the race. The Australian Grand Prix, because we're 3rd, whereas I want to actually see where people are. Flores is right behind us, okay. Morier is there in 6th as well. Where is Sharp? Sharp's in 7th, so pretty close high up the field, actually. So Balcazar's the odd one out here, actually, down in 12th place. So let's try and see what we can do here, then, for the second race of the episode. 5 red lights to the Australian Grand Prix, and we are underway. It's a bit of a slow start there from Balcazar, I think. Oh, didn't mean to click pit there. Pernay is still in third, so a decent enough start for her. Let's go full attack mode here for both drivers. Go very, very aggressive indeed, okay? We're going to make a very early pit stop compared to most people, I think. At least that's my theory, because I watched back last season's Australian Grand Prix and just what I think is going to happen here. So I think we're going to go for a very, very aggressive strategy. Full-on Archer mode, I think. And at the moment, Pernay is doing really well to pressurize with the fast lap of the Grand Prix. Goes around the outside for first place, actually. There we go. Balcazar, meanwhile, is actually down in a lowly 12th place still. Not making any movements, actually. So very, very surprising to see that from her. We're going to go neutral now for Pernay, going high and go pretty much neutral and high like we've gone for a lot of the time. Safety car's out. Are we going to pit? No, we're not. We're going to go medium, low fuel, but I'm going to keep it on neutral because I want to keep the tyre temps up. For me, right now, because we are going to make that early pit stop, the tyre temp is going to be a lot more important to me than the... Oh, and Flores just crashed. That was Flores who crashed. Ha ha ha. Suck it. Flores crashed. Awesome. Right. No, but the tyre temp is a lot more important to me than the tyre wear. So that's my thinking there. Right, safety car's heading to this garage. I'm going to get ready to put this up. I actually may put it up just a little bit before we come in because, you know, even though we're going to burn a little bit extra fuel that I don't really want to, it's worth it just to get all this done because obviously the AI can do this straight away, like as soon as it goes past the last corner, whereas I can't. So I'm going to put it up now in kind of preparation. Hopefully, I really hope Pernay doesn't get overtaken here on the restart. Here we go. Green, 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 and oh yeah, just about kept that same gap. That's good. Balcazar does actually gain some time there, so that's good from her to maybe go around the outside. Come on, maybe to the hairpin perhaps. Oh yeah, right. Oh, as I said it, hairpin, so close. She's getting stuck here a little bit, unfortunately. For Pernay though, 2 purple sectors, really getting away from De Graaf in second. 3 seconds is the gap now. 3.1, 3.2. It's climbing. It's climbing. I'm liking the look of that climb there. Okay. Keep it going like this. Actually, I'll keep it on overtake mode. I'll just go down to high. I'm going to keep it on attack for Balcazar because I really need her to get past these cars. I don't know. She's finding it quite difficult here. Maybe I'll go to high. Maybe that'll help her. I'll go to high and overtake. I don't know. She's finding it quite difficult. I mean, it's quite a tight twisting circuit, especially sector 2 and 3. Very, very annoying. Well, it just looks visually quite annoying. As a, you know, if I pictured driving this circuit in a Codemasters game, it'd be very, very annoying to get past people. So I think Balcazar can be let off a little bit, but yeah, it's wrecking her race a tad. But now let's have a look at this. Let's push in. Early pit stop, I think. Very early pit stop. Right, 7 laps gone. Another 7 we want to go. So 8.59 of fuel. Yep. Fast pit strategy. Pit in. Meanwhile, for Balcazar, we'll continue on for 1 more lap there, and then she'll pit in. So she'll have clean air if she can get past into first place. Yes, she will. So now she'll pit, and we're going to go on to another set. We're going to go 8.40. Yep, fast pit stop, I think. Yes. I don't know if there's a mistake there on the pit stop for Pernay. I wasn't checking, so I have no idea if there was or not. I hope not. I hope not. I really hope not, but let's see. Let's see. But she's pushing on. Engine wear is very decent, 72%, so she can continue on like this, burning that fuel off. Right, Balcazar, please no mistake here. Please no mistake. Good pit stop. Right, going to push out on that out lap. Meanwhile, Pernay is up into 9th place, just about, and now she has some clean air in front of her. A lot of nice clean air. That's good, that's good. Meanwhile, for Balcazar, I don't think she has that same luxury of clean air. Actually, no, she does have a little bit of clean air, to be fair to her. Yeah, she does have a little bit of clean air, so that's okay, that's okay. Right, keep it like this then, I guess, and keep it going. And we'll see. We'll see. Balcazar up into 14th, okay. Can we get past this gaggle of cars? Ooh, 3 wide. Lovely little move there from Balcazar up into 12th place. Went 3 wide, around the outside into the hairpin. It's all very, very close, a bit of a cluster. And we're going to go... Oh, did you see that? Ladies and gentlemen, did you see that move? She went in the middle of 2 cars, got sandwiched, made it 3 wide, up into 9th place. Lovely overtakes there from Chica Balcazar. Meanwhile, for Pernay, up into 7th, purple first sector, so she's actually doing quite well. I suspect that first sector was because she was in clean air. Now she's gotten traffic, so she's slowed down a little bit, because you can see Balcazar's actually closing up now. So I think that's the traffic coming into play a little bit. But Pernay, can she get it down the inside? Maybe? Nope, not quite yet. On 5th place, which would be Lundqvist, I think. I don't know, Lundqvist. Balcazar fast up the Grand Prix. Amazing stuff from her. Awesome, but we're going to continue on. And it's only probably about 3 to 4 laps until our next pit stop. So, continue on like this. The gap is 5.6 to first. Yeah, I think this strategy is going to work out for us. I think it's going to work out for us. Right, I'm going to overtake mode, attack. I'm going to come in at the end of this lap. We've already overtaken Sharp because she's pit now. We're going to pit now. We're going to go to the end of this race. 8 laps left remaining. So, 8.14. I'll add 1 more extra lap of fuel just in case we may need to play around with fuel. I'll go for the fast pit stop. Let's see if we can try and completely jump anyone that's going to be there on that lap. Whereas with Balcazar, I'm going to now go to push because her tyre temp's rocketed up. So now attack mode becomes a little bit useless into all that push mode. But I'm going to go high for now because I want to go 1 extra lap and not double stack them. So now as we come around the final bend, now I'll go overtake mode, attack mode. And we'll see what this in-lap can be for Balcazar. She's in first place now. We'll pit. There'll be 7 laps remaining. So let's go for 8. Yeah, 8. That's fine. Fast pit stop for her. Is there going to be a mistake here? No, there's not. No mistake for Pernay. Awesome. Overtake mode. All good. Attack mode. Got it. Right. Let's just see if she can do this then. Engine wear's a little bit high, but that's fine. 2 purple sectors. So this is going to be the perfect in-lap then for Balcazar. That is absolutely the perfect in-lap for Balcazar. So she's in. Oh, no. 6.8. Okay, she's going to need that extra fuel now. She's going to need that extra fuel because that costs her 6 seconds there. Right, Balcazar, you got your work cut out then. Attack, attack, attack because you're a little bit down now on Pernay. Pernay's in 3rd. We're only a second behind or so, behind Sharp. And I think first place is going to have to make a pit stop, so we should be in a net 2nd place here, I think. Right, so at the moment, Pernay's in the middle of a sandwich between Ribeiro and Sharp. Balcazar is in very clean air. I'm going to say pushing now because the tyre temp's getting a little bit high, but she's got a lot of clean air to catch up here. And crucially, she doesn't have much engine wear, whereas Pernay does, 40%. So I don't want to go on overtake mode too much there. But she is keeping Sharp honest here. So I'm hoping it's kind of like at the end, we can pounce on her and overtake for first, hopefully. Maybe Balcazar gets in there in the mix because she just set the fastest 3rd sector. So she's gaining, she's gaining. She's becoming a little threat in this race here. Remember, she was a little bit down on Pernay's grid slot. Pernay, I think, started in 3rd, whereas yet again Balcazar was down in 12th place. So to say she's caught up is very, very good here. But now the pace has dropped off a tad. So I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know exactly what's going to come out of this. Looks like Pernay's still just sticking in 2nd here. I don't know exactly what's going to budge. Something's going to have to budge soon for us. Right, I've gone overtake mode with Pernay. I know we've got the engine wear that's there, but I need to try and get past the first at least and then control the race. So let's go for it. 2 laps remaining. Come on, come on. You can do this. Let's go. What's the engine wear? 29%. Let's go high now. Let's go high. Oh, if Balcazar gets close, this is going to be very, very interesting. Come on, to the last lap. Come on, Pernay. You can do this. Allow teammate through. Allow teammate through. Yeah, okay. So now Balcazar's the one chasing. Balcazar's the one chasing. Final lap of the Grand Prix. Come on. Into first place. Round the outside. Balcazar's into first. Pernay, come on. Can we get you this? Come on. Can we get you this? Overtake mode at the end here. Can we get you it? We're going to go high for Balcazar. Make sure she gets to the end. Pernay's in 3rd. Where is she? Where is she? Just there in 2nd. Come on. Last few, like literally last 2 corners, 3 corners. It's not going to be it. It's going to be 1 and 3, not 1 and 2. So it's going to be the exact same as last race, but the other way around. Balcazar with a brilliant win there. I tried my best to get Pernay that win, but she just couldn't overtake Sharp. She was just sat there for 5 laps behind her, but there you go. Perfect strategy there in terms of the aggressive strategy working out for us. Obviously, Flores crashing did it all to help because the safety car kind of maybe ruined Sharp's strategy. It definitely ruined Ludenquist's one because he went like medium tyres for some reason. So I think that definitely helped us. But yeah, very, very aggressive strategy. You can see here, there, Sharp, because she pit then, that really wrecked her strategy. So I think that safety car actually helped us in 2 ways there. But yeah, awesome. 1st and 3rd again. So, it's going to mean we're going to get the first place trophy, third place trophy. For the Drivers' Championship, that's going to mean quite a lot there. And, ooh, someone got disqualified. So, first, third. So, for the Drivers' Championship, we are now 10 points ahead of Balcazar. With 2 races remaining. Oh, and this is looking good. And we're also only 4 points behind second. We could make this a 1-2 in the World Championship. The drivers, that'd be absolutely insane. In the constructors, we're 35 ahead. See, man, I'm still grounded. I'm still keeping my feet on the ground. We need to keep it. Because I think... Is it possible for them to get it? I don't know. How much can you get for a 1-2? You get 8 and 6. So you get 14 points for 1 and 2. And then there's no bonus for fast laps. So it's 14 points maximum. So, 2 races remaining. If we were to score no points... They could get to... We've won it. Surely we've won it. I'm not doing the maths wrong, am I? You can get a maximum of 14 points. 8-6. There's no fastest lap bonus. There's no pole bonus, obviously. So 14. 14 points you can get maximum. So if Steinman came 1-2, get 14 for the second last race. Another 14. So 14, 4, 18, 28. And we've got 35 points. We've won it. We've won it. We've won the World Championship. We've won it. We've done it. We've done it with Archer. We've actually done it. I can't believe it. In the second last episode, we've won. I mean, the Drivers' Championship's still up for grabs. But constructors-wise, I think we've done this. I can't be getting this maths wrong. 35-point gap. 28 points max you could get. 1, 2, 8, 6. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's season 8. I think this has been like the longest running series. Like in terms of, I know the seasons are quite short. They're only 7 episodes per season. But this is like the longest time I've spent in like a career mode sort of series where it's like you're in a team. And I've spent 8 seasons in this team. Remember, we're here in GP3 months ago, back in November. And we've stuck with this team. And we've taken it. We've taken it right to the top. 1.15. But I think we've won it. I really hope I'm not being stupid with the maths here. Because that also bodes really well for my exams coming up. I'm not being dumb. 35 points. They can only get 28 max. Surely we've done it. Interview. A quick pit stop. We had to go for it. Every second counts in this sport. Surely we've done this. Let me look at this again. Standings. We've got 35 difference, right? There's no doubt about that. We just haven't been awarded the trophy yet, obviously, but... Oh, my God. Oh, I'm so happy right now. It may sound like a really understated reaction, but it's just because I didn't realise it until the last minute there with the calculations. And also, it's also coming up to 11 PM, so I can't really shout too much. But, wow. Guys, smash that like button. Smash it with all your might. If you've watched here, I know a few of you guys have literally watched every episode since November. If you have, thank you, and smash that like button, because we've done it. You've joined me on this journey since November, and we've won the champion. Wow. I'm just speechless now. That's just so great. This is genuinely one of the best gaming moments I've had on the channel. To actually stick with it. Because usually I have quite a short attention span for this sort of thing, but we've stuck with it since November, and we've actually done it. It's been such a fun journey, and we've actually won the constructors with Archer. Still have the job to do in the drivers. I want to try and get Balcazar the championship if we can, or even Pernay. You know, she could get it with 2 races remaining. But wow, constructors world champions. We're gonna get that trophy next episode. Awesome. That's awesome. That has been an absolutely fantastic episode, guys. If you have enjoyed it, leave a like button. Smash the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're around here, do subscribe for weekly Formula 1 content. And I guess as a kind of preemptive sort of preparation, let me know in the comments below already, guys, what you think I should do next then. Because obviously, I'm not going to continue racing with Archer because we've won it then. So let me know what you want to see next from this game, from me. Do you want me to do... I don't know. Some people are saying create my own team, but I'm pretty sure that's just like doing this same thing like with Archer, except you start off with an even worse car. So I'm not too keen on doing my own team, but I may do like an entire 2017 mod career maybe. So I have like all the real F1 drivers. So, and like ERS and stuff like that. Let me know if you want to see that career mode. So that'll be one season of basically I'll choose one of the real life teams to drive as. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, just let me know what you want me or what you want to see from me and this game next after this next episode finishes, because that's where I'll be ending the Archer career mode. So do let me know in the comments below. But yeah, that's been that one. Absolutely awesome. I've been over. Have a enjoyed today, and I'll see you guys next time.